Hello and welcome back to Coin Collecting with Eric. I'm doing another live stream today. I'm going to be continuing the bag of pennies that we left off with last about a month ago. I did my nickel video 2 weeks ago, but yeah. So I'm gonna keep on looking through this bag of pennies. We did a lot of it last time. I went for 30 minutes and I only got through like this much, so we still have a lot to do. And like this, compared to this, we still have a lot to do. So, I'm going to get started looking through everything, and we'll see what we can find. So, I'm just going to start looking for handful by handful, seeing what we can find. Just put it in, I see that we have a viewer. You could put anything in the chat, and we have a first really good find. So, the first thing that actually dropped out of the... Hello, Sharon. So the first thing that came out of the box was this 1952D wheat penny. It has a lot of luster on it, and it's still pretty shiny. A lot more than usual, obviously. But yes, so that really works. So I'm separating them into different categories. Hello, numismatics. I'm continuing to go through this bag of wheat pennies, as I did a couple weeks ago. And yeah, so it's going to be really good. So we just found a 1952. That's really shiny, and I'm going to keep on looking. So in this bag, there's over 1,000 wheat pennies, which I'm going to be doing another video on. But we have a 1955D here. And yeah, all you guys, don't forget to like. And no, we cannot eat the wheat pennies. Wheat pennies were minted from 1909 to 1958. And they call it the wheat penny because you have the wheat back on the back of the coin where there's wheat stalks on the side. I have another video on that on the history of the penny, so you go check that out when you're done watching this live stream or whenever you want. So I'm just going to keep on looking. So 1955D, 1935, that's the first one in the 30s for today. The ones in the 30s are obviously more rare, but they're always really good to see. So, another 1935. I'm guessing 1935s are probably one of the more common ones, more than like 1930. Let me think. 1931s. I haven't seen that many like early 1930s. I'm pretty sure they're a lot more rare than the other ones. So 1929. 1929. That is the oldest one so far. I hope to find some in the teens. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was watching a video about that. I think it was a Rob Friends Treasure video, and he was looking through, like, a roll of unsearched wheat pennies, or so they say, and he found 1931S, I think. Yeah, so 1929, that's definitely going to be going aside, because those are definitely more rare than the 50s and the 40s. So 1941, that's the first one in the 40s, surprisingly. Usually there's actually a lot more ones in the 40s than there is in the 50s sometimes. I don't know if that's just me where I live, but usually there is a lot more 40s than there is 50s. So here we have a 1953D. Hello, Riley. Here we have a 1953D. This will be going in our 50s. And for the people that just came here, we're looking through this bag of over 1,000 wheat pennies, which were minted from 1909 to 1958. So, we have a 1941. That's actually our second 1941 of the day. And beside that, there's a 1956. So, I'm definitely going to be putting that aside. Don't forget to like the video while you're here. And I think there actually is one. No, the wheat pennies are not edible, just to let you know. But here, I'm a little bit disappointed. I just found a it's actually not that bad, because it is a 1969S, which definitely is better than a regular 1969. And I always put those aside anyway, so that's actually still really good. See, I'm just going to put that aside in a different section, and I'm keeping the other wheat pennies because we still. Yeah, I feel mixed too. Like it feels so weird doing all the work from home. Sometimes I just wish I could just go to school because it gets tired of just sitting around just doing all the work all day. But yeah, I feel mixed too. I miss it a little bit because I just don't like being like stuck at home like all day for a week. But yeah. But yeah, so that's actually going really good. I'm making sure. Yes, my 50s are over there. So I have a 1956 and a 1956D. This will be going for the other. Yeah. All I have to see is my family. No, I'm joking. But yeah, so we found a lot of 50s, but all of them are 1956s. So I'm guessing there must have been some kind of like section where they just put like all 56s or something. They must have had a roll of 56 and put it in the bag. Whoever made this. And we have this really weird coin. We just found a 1929S. 1929S. That's actually really interesting. Or it might be a D. Yeah, it actually might be a D. But a 1929 D or S. I'm definitely going to have to look at that in my... You can't... In my... But yeah, that's my 1929 D or S. I'm not sure, but that's definitely going to be going with the other 29 that we found. And hopefully we can find more in this bag of over 1,000 wheat pennies. So with the letters on the wheat pennies, the S stands for San Francisco and the D stands for Denver. Those are just where the coin was minted. But yeah, so that 1929 D or S, if it was a D, that means it was minted in Denver, and if it was an S, that means it was minted in San Francisco. So don't forget to like this live stream while you're here. 1958D, 1953D. I'm going to sectionize, putting these coins in different sections, and a 1957D. That's actually I don't think we found one of those yet. Of course, it's not good as the 1929D that we found, or S that we found over there. Hello, Fastboy913. But this 1951, actually we haven't found 1951 either. So there happens to be like sometimes where we just find one type of coin and then it comes back. Hello, Exploration Nation. Hello, Blake. So we have a 1942 along with a 1945 and